Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got it out. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. So Wyoming's offense will get first crack at it here. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Anderson will throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cowboys send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Welsh. Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down.
6-9-1, Gators score. Moves.
Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Lewis wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Price. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Illegal forward offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Cowboys backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. On the ground, it's Scott. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Quickly out to the tight end. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. Smashes ahead. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Durr. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
7-0.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's in open space downfield. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Right back to the well. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
The Buffaloes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Salter. Quickly complete. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! Effective offense, leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Michigan came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Now facing a third and long. Anderson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Price. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Anderson will throw. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Sargent. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. On the run, it's Welch. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball somewhere.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. On the move at the 30. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's Salter. Looking for the end zone. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Durr. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
He's brought down.
You can tell this quarterback and these wide receivers are on the same page. Quick read, quick throw, quick success.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Anderson wants to throw. Running into the open space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Dead center perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off play action. Looking down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe...
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Anderson will throw. Fires to the tight end. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durr. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quarterback now breaking the field. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. field. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
It's caught. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Durham. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They get to the line quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Anderson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Welsh. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback got it himself. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bucks! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Timeout called by the offense, 23 seconds remaining in the game. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Anderson wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
To the air on first down. Right down the middle. The sure hands, it's Durham. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats.
Here we go.
Second down, he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.